Hello and welcome to this module on journals and protocols. In this module, I'll be going over some of the new updates we have in our protocols area. These new changes are going to be a game changer for everyone that logs in the app. So if you could see the screen before you, this is a dashboard of an account that I've created for this video. But as you can see, there is a list of, uh, journals, programs, and different things on the side here. This is what it looks like in your app. The only difference is you won't necessarily see this box here, but you will see this list here. It'll be right next to the Practice Better logo, where there'll be 3 lines. And when you click on it, it'll show you the drop down of all of the programs that you have in your app. So now, usually we give you your meal plan and we put it in a PDF form in your documents area. That's one way that we give it to you. But now that we have this new update, we can give you your meal plan in a different way. So let's go right into it and let's go into protocols. So now I'm in the protocol section of my program, and this is where your practitioner will put all of your protocols here. As you can see, I have 3 protocols in my back end, and they are dated. I put one in specifically for today. So I like that it's dated because it's going to, keep things organized. And this is so that you don't get confused about what protocol you need to be paying attention to. Now, you won't be able to delete any, but your practitioner will, in order to not overwhelm you with too many things here. But you're just going to get an email notification when you get a new protocol. And if you are using the app, you will get a notification on your app as well. Okay, let's go into the sample low carb meal plan. So as you can see, when you open up your protocol, you may have a note, right, just like here, just giving you some information about this particular protocol. It'll maybe have some steps or directions on what to expect for this protocol. But as we go down, you see food recommendations. That may or may not be in your program, but if you are specifically need these recommendations, your practitioner will put that in there. Your nutrition plan. Now this is where your meal plan will be. I'm gonna come back to that. But as we go down, lifestyle recommendations. So however many steps your practitioner wants you to get in, that's what you would try. That would be the goal that you would try to reach. Supplement recommendations. So these also have links in them, so you'll be able to click and buy these supplements right from here. And then a supplement chart. It'll just tell you how, give you the timing of when you're taking the supplement and how many per day. So if you click the links, it's going to take you to another window to open up that supplements. We're not going to go there now, but let's go back to the meal plans. So in the meal plan section, you have your recipes and your meal plans. The recipes is every recipe that is in your meal plan. So you'll have a 7-day meal planner, and these are all the recipes that's within that plan. So there are 2 ways that you could look at this. You could look at it singularly, which you can click the recipe and it will give you the picture, obviously, and then it will give you the directions on that recipe, the notes that come with that, the ingredients, which you can expand this and make it as many servings as you want. If you wanted to do it for more than just yourself, you could expand this recipe so that you could get to know how much servings you need to for your ingredients. You get your nutrition, all of the stats on how many calories that's in. It's based on one serving, so all of the calories that's in one serving. And then any tags that may be associated with this program, like as you can see, dairy-free and different things like that. Okay, so that's one way. And also, one of the things that you could do is you could export this recipe all by itself to create a PDF of it. You could export it. When you hit the export button, you're going to want to click the nutrition so that you get everything that this recipe offers. And it will require an email. So if you are not currently a client and you're just getting a PDF, you will be required to add your email so that this can be emailed to you. And one of the other, let's go back. One of the other cool things about this tool here is that you could also shop for the ingredients directly into Instacart. So if you click the shop button on this recipe, you could filter it out by brand because this is what your person is going to be looking for at the store. So if you want a particular brand of a product, you would list that there. And then you would export. So it's going to give you a link. And then you're going to copy that link. And then you're going to go into a new tab. And it's going to open you and put you into the Instacart store. We're going to wait till it generates the plan. But as you can see, it has the full item list. So these are all the things that will be uploading in here as far as what you need in order to create this recipe. Okay, it's going to take a minute. But it also has the title of that meal so that you're not confused of what you are shopping for. But it's starting to generate now. Okay, so you see how it picked out everything that you're going to need for this meal, and it is in the cart. Got 10 items in the cart, and if you want to have your product sent to your home, then you can move forward here. But I think this is a really great feature. It saves you time, and it can come right to your house. Okay, so we're gonna come out of there. All right, so that's a one way of looking at your plan, looking at one single recipe. The other way that you can look at your plan is through the 7-day. Now, this is the typical way that we would send you your meal plan in a PDF form. You would see all of the 7 days. But one of the great things that I like about this feature is now you're going to have the option to swap out any recipe that you do not want. So say we put together a plan for you and you're like, you know what, I just don't like that recipe. Now you're going to be able to swap it out using this tool here. So if you notice, there's 2 of the same recipes here. So one shaded out because this is considered a leftover because you're going to create this twice. Now, when you do the swap, you're going to click the swap. You have an option of swapping all of the recipes that are repeated, or you can do them singularly. So let me just do one recipe. Let's give it some time. Okay, so it swapped out that recipe. So now it's something totally different. You could open it up, you could view the recipe. If you don't like what you got, you could swap it out again for something else. But let's view that recipe. And again, it puts it in this view. And if you like it, you could actually do the same thing and shop, add that to your Instacart and shop for that as well. To go back, you could always go back to the title of the recipe itself, and it'll take you back to this page. But again, this is the view, the 7-day view of your plan. Now, you could also export the entire plan in a PDF if you prefer the PDF form as is. You could just export it, and it'll go to your email. But you could also shop for the entire 7 days in Instacart. So you click that, do the same thing. If you have any brands that you want in particular, you would put that there. You would shop the plan. Now this may take a minute because now you're doing several recipes versus just one. So it may take a minute to generate. So you may have 30 or more items, but you do have an option to do this as well. So as you can see down here, you have a full list of every single thing that you need for the entire 7 days. I personally, I wouldn't recommend doing this, but if you have the space to get all this stuff, then, you know, have at it. But this again is a way to have it sent to your home and have everything you need. And that may work for some people. But as you can see, because it's so many, it's taking some time to generate. But you get the idea. Okay. It's starting to generate. But as you can see, it's giving you every single recipe ingredient for the entire 7 days. See, that's 58 items. That's a lot, but if that's what you choose to do, you can. Okay, let's go back. Also, you have the option to delete items. Say you swapped every one that you swapped, you didn't like, you don't want. You have an option to delete, remove it right out of the plan. And you could come up with your own thing for that day. And when you log it, you'll just make sure that you log everything that you ate. Or if you say, you know what, let me just go back to what was originally there, you could just do that and just make sure that you untoggle it so that this is a leftover. When it's shaded, it's a leftover. When it's unshaded, that's the primary recipe. That means that you have to make it twice, but it's considered a leftover. Okay, so that's it for this part. Now let's go back to the home. You want to make sure you hit home to go back to your original place. And now we're going to go to journals. So here's the part that is going to make your life extremely easy when it comes to logging. Okay, so I already put something in here for today, but let's do dinner to finish this out. Okay. Normally when we do this part, you could add a free entry. So this is what we were doing in the beginning with those that have been logging, where you list your what you ate one by one, and then it would generate some numbers for you, and then you could save it. So that's one way. Another way is the foods that you have already logged that are saved here. You could add those if you're eating the same thing. Any recipes that you had manually put in, they would be saved here. And this right here is every single recipe that's in your protocol area. So it's not just the one that we viewed, but it would be every single recipe that is in your protocol area. So it's the entire list, and whatever you eat, you now can click the item and it starts to generate it. You don't have to put it in one by one. It generated it for you, and you could save it directly into your logging area. So now you don't have to manually do it. It just pops it in there for you, and now it's all set. Okay. And then there's other areas that we like to focus on. Food, mood, it's how you feel. And you have that in your app, and you know where to go to fill out, your mood and how you felt throughout the day while you. And then we have lifestyle, and this is a big one. If you have the Apple Health, you could connect that to this app. Just go to your settings and add all of any devices that syncs with this app. They'll have a list of all of those settings as far as what syncs. Add that, and that way it could just push all of your information and all your activity in your lifestyle areas. And I love the analysis area. The analysis area will show if you don't log, as you could see, because this is my demo account, there's no activity. But once you start to log, it's going to show you how well you're logging, and it holds you accountable to this area. And your practitioner will also be able to track your activity and hold you accountable to your logging. So that is it for this. I'm so excited for this little feature. It's going to help you out a lot, and you'll be able to be more interactive with the meal plans. And I hope that this was helpful, and I will see you all in the next video.